What's up, man? All right, so I've been thinking, and I think that natural selection is a good thing because it weeds out like the weak and blah 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 blah. And it progresses evolution and everything. But man, I think I think natural selection needs my help. I think that I need to help it move on a little quicker. I just feel like Hitler. He had some good ideas. Did he say that? Hold up. Like we need to make a more like elite human race, and not based on color or beliefs or anything like that. Based on like if you're stupid as shit, we don't need you anymore. I'm not saying like disabled. I mean like if you're ignorant and stubborn, like you gotta go. Like I want to make like the world a better place. Like we need to like get the just there's no more dinosaurs or like wild tigers that can like get the slow people, the fat people, like they can just sit on their couch and they're safe and they can just eat donuts all day long and be racist and type hater comments on YouTube and like I want to be that tiger, like like you done, son, like the way it used to be, like if you're not up to par, you get eaten, you get snatched. So, I mean, I think the best way to do this would be to set up an obstacle course, um, and like have like a ignorance test and like a racist test, and if you can't pass, then like you definitely can't be president, like Sarah Palin. Like at least that would get that out of the way. Like I mean, gosh, man, I don't even know what to talk about because there's so much to talk about. It's just crazy. Like there needs to be an obstacle course, like physical things you need to be able to do, and like if you're just so out of shape, like maybe like I'll give you like a 6 month like grace period to get your shit together, and then you can do the course again, and you need to pass it in a certain amount of time. Like there's like going up over this, climbing that, blah 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 blah, like under this physical obstacle course. And I'll give you 6 months. It's plenty of time. Like Biggest Loser and all that shit. Like get P90X. Shit, like 90 days. That's like 3 months. You can do P90X twice. You'll be cut, man. You'll be in shape. You'll be good to go. Like don't tell me you can't do it. Blah 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 blah. Like you can do it. Like the reason you can't do it is because you try working out for like a week and you're like, oh man, I'm too fat to work out. Like, this is tiring. I don't like doing this. Like I don't want to eat this broccoli. I'd rather eat this donut. Like if you actually want to lose weight, you can do it. I mean, there's some people with like certain problems or whatever, blah, blah, but the majority of people are just fat and lazy and stupid, just retarded. But then like an ignorance test, man. If you don't know that Africa is a continent, like you think it's a country, maybe I'll give you, I don't know, maybe just no grace for that. Maybe the ignorance test, like if you can't pass it, you're just done. Like there's no like hope for you. Maybe I would give you like a year to like educate, like maybe put you in a program or something. But I mean, I don't know. This whole idea got inspired by me and my homies. Like we went. I went to the University of Portland my first year, and it's a small ass school. And every year, like it gets harder to get into. And so like the people who go there are very motivated and like more like on the square side, like just to be honest. And so the partiers kind of like fall off a little bit, and like the little bit nerdier kind of, and so man, like, and there's no Greek life, and so the parties are really lame. So me and two of my homies were basically the party at the school, and we would have like basically parties every weekend, sometimes both nights at our house, and we were kind of like the frat house. We would have crazy, cracking parties. It was cool. Sometimes there were some fights and stuff, but other than that, it was chill. Huge dance parties and stuff. It was awesome. But this is where the kind of like the selection thing, like the rant came from, inspired by this. Um, I was like, because I'm fattest a little bit. Um, we all have our problems, um, but I was like, man, like we can't have any ugly bitches or any fat bitches in here. And they're like, yeah, like I mean, they're cool. Like, they were like, yeah, no, fuck that. Like, we don't want any fat ugly bitches in our house. And I'm like, yeah, we need to set up a BMI chart at the front door, or the back door, or whatever, and have a scale. Like a measuring tape or whatever. So you get up like your height, then you get on the you get on the scale, and then you like go up to the BMI chart and you see where you fit in. And if you're overweight, you can't get in. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but it's funny as shit. Like, let's be real, that's funny. So that's kind of where my natural selection aid thing came in. I mean, like, I don't know. People have the freedom in our country, which is good, but they have the freedom to be fat and stupid and lazy and ignorant and racist and Republican. No, but like really crazy conservative and like they're like we want to get back to old America, you know, back to our values, back to the core real America where we used to where we started. And you're like, yeah, back to slavery and ignorance and hating people for their color and like what the fuck, like, and like the whole argument with like the Confederate flag, you know, like, oh, I'm not racist, I just like the Confederate flag, it's part of my history, it's just part of my history, you know, in the South. It's just part of my history, and that's why I like it. I'm not racist. Like, yeah, it's part of your history. The racist part of your history, like, what? It's just so crazy. It's crazy. So we need to weed some of these people out. I'm a tiger. I'm a wild tiger like they used to have, you know, like before they had zoos and everything, you know, like or a bear or a dinosaur, you know. Like if you're slow and fat and stupid and like, you know, that's when you get chomped. So we need someone to move this, get back to the roots, back to you know old times when if you're under par, you're done. So we need that obstacle course and ignorance test, and I think we would be a better place. This is kind of some radical ideas here, but you know it's never gonna actually happen. So, but wouldn't it be cool if like all that was left was like smart, like I don't know, motivated, enlightened people. I don't know. Like, oh man, I could just go on and on and on and on. Like George Bush was president. How does that happen? How does that happen? Like he's not even educated. Like his college experience was just getting wasted and blowing coke. Like he's not even educated. He can't even speak. Like what? There needs to be a test to be able to even run for president. Like at least we should incorporate that. Like maybe we'll let you live like whatever, but you can't run for president if you're I don't want to say retarded. I like the word retarded, and I'm not trying to hate on people who are mentally handicapped or like are retarded. Like I'm using retarded as in another meaning, kind of. So if you're retarded in my sense of retarded, then you can't be president. You can't run for president. Sarah Palin, she has a following of people that are excited for 2012 for her. The, man, yeah, we need natural selection helper. We need the aid. We need the because people who are supporting her. What YouTube? Speaking of like, we're on YouTube. Go to Google YouTube like Sarah Palin book signing, something like that interviews, and like they interview people who are like Sarah Palin's biggest fans, and like it's so funny. Ah, because it's like these are the people that like are like the biggest supporters, and oh man, they're just like the dumbest people, man. They don't know anything. They don't even know like what she's even like stands for, man. Like there's like, yeah, back to the roots, back to she's good because she's you know, yeah. Yeehaw. Oh man. It's good it's good entertainment, but at the same time it's legitimately scary because these people have the right to vote. They can actually have a say in what happens, and you're like, what? No. This is another 10-minute video because I just can't stop talking because I get caught up on something and I was talking, I'll change subjects. I'm crazy and I have ADHD and I'm just all over the place. So no one's gonna watch any of my videos, but that's okay. At least I get to do my little rants on board in Serbia and whatever. So peace.